welcome to Pro Charts. My name is Benjamin Poole, head trader here at Verified Investing with the stock charts. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over the chart of USO. And I know I've gone over it a couple different times, but I'm going to go over it again. We're having this nice push to the upside. What I'm looking at is this low pivot right here. It's 79.01 for a lot of resistance if we can continue pushing up on the chart of USO. So now let's go to the that was US oil, which tells us that if we look at the USO chart, here is where my max upside, at least before a temporary pullback, was going to be $116.04. This is going to be that pretty much that low pivot that we saw on the chart of US oil. But the USO chart, this is going to be a previous gap in the charts, so you should see some resistance here. Now, if we start pushing up and have this continued upward momentum, $124.11 is going to be additional resistance. See how they had this top pivot point right here? A ton of price consolidation. So if we get up into this area, this is going to be additional resistance on the chart of USO. Now, let's take a look at Rigetti. Rigetti is continuing to be beaten up. So we're currently in a downtrend on Rigetti. And so how I identify a downtrend is what's going on with a downsloping trend line. So what we do is we connect a pivot top, multiple different hits. As you can see, price action has failed to get above this downsloping trend line on the chart of Rigetti. So keep this on your radar. If we get down to $15.13, here is a previous gap in the charts, or excuse me, a gap in the charts right here. What I like to see is gaps that created these big pushes to the upside. So again, created this gap, went up 30%, got a pullback almost to break even, and then shot up over 84%, which tells me that there were at one point in time people who were wanting to get into the trade of Rigetti. And once it gets into this level, there should be a ton of buyers who are stepping up to take advantage of this drawdown on Rigetti. And from the pivot tops right here, that's a 45% discount. So you just think, if you went to a store and you saw milk on that was at $8-9 a gallon, it drops down 50% or 45%. It's on sale now. You scoop that up. Investors react the exact same way. Once these big movers can actually get back into some key support levels, they are going to look to buy this up. All right, let's go into OKLO next. OKLO, similar chart pattern. So I do have logarithmic charts turned on. I'm actually going to remove those. Gives us a better idea of what's going on. Similar pattern though. Pivot top here, price consolidated, tried to break above, but then we faced a lot of rejection. And now, as you can see, the OKLO chart is just continuing to get crushed. We did have a lot of support right here at $50.08. However, we are now below that with a continuation move. So what I'm expecting is OKLO to catch some support right here at about $45.11. This is going to be a key support level. Now, we zoom out in the charts a little bit more. Now we can see this big pivot. And again, watch what happened with OKLO after it gapped up. The price went for $43.63 all the way up. It was over a 300% move to the upside. Finally topped out right here at $194 and is coming right back in. And so talk about a haircut. This drop on OKLO, if it gets into this gap in the charts or this pivot low, we're looking at a 77% discount. Now, if it starts breaking that level, we have to identify where our next level support is, and that's sitting at $39.72. That is where I would be picking this up for a long play. If you're a little bit more aggressive, because this is still a pivot low, that level would be $43.63. All right, one that's looking really good for a potential bounce or continued bounce is Microsoft. Microsoft has this inverse head and shoulders pattern that is looking to play out quite nicely. So let's go ahead and back up in the charts of Microsoft to see kind of why I like this inverse head and shoulders pattern. First off, we have a pivot top here, secondary hit, third hit. Look at what happened after we retraced. We had this nice retrace, hit perfectly just below $400, surged all the way up to this $466.23 level. Now, if you zoom out in the charts a little bit more, you can see this low pivot on the chart of Microsoft was the rejection level. And if you turn on the relative strength index, look at what happened. It went from the 50 all the way up to the 70 into resistance, and now we're getting a sharp pullback. And then after a few weeks of sell-off, the RSI hit 30 into some support. Okay, now let's jump back into the charts. After this pivot low here, got this nice bid, 465.13. Now all of a sudden, from just that high pivot point all the way back to this support trend line, a 23% drawdown. And that's not even from the all-time highs. That's just from this high pivot point. Now we're starting to put in a lot of bullish consolidation. So what I mean by bullish consolidation is you had this big up move, and now we're consolidating sideways. So this is telling me that there's a lot of institution and retail investors who are deciding to buy this trade or the stock. And if we can break this inverse head and shoulders pattern, then we're going to see a nice push up. Not maybe not to $465.13, but look at all of these resistance pivots sitting right here around $429.80. Now, I know this is a pro stocks video. Let's go ahead and go into APP. APP, what I like to see is this massive sell-off. So we had a couple different resistance levels on the way up. Previous gap in the charts was support, fell below it, came back up, retested that resistance level, and now we're selling off. Every once in a while, you'll get these stocks that do a great job of respecting support and resistance on prior gaps in the charts. So here was a gap. So you created a low right here, opened up a little bit higher, actually opened up right where a price action was, and then ran to the upside into a ton of resistance. So this is telling me that at one point in time, because of this big tail right here on APP, that there was a lot of accumulation. And so now that we get back into this prior gap in the charts at $445.93, there's going to be a ton of support on the chart, which also telling me, though, is that if this support level does break, then we've got further downside to go. So we have to identify where our next level of support is. So on APP, you still have this previous gap in the charts sitting right here. And that's almost exactly where price action stopped. Actually, we haven't filled this gap yet. There were a lot of people who decided to buy APP right above $417.45 because this gap hasn't been filled, but you have a ton of price consolidation. If $417.45 does get hit, this is starting to get interesting for a potential swing trade. Now, one thing to keep in mind is you have this chart pattern that's setting up where you've got kind of a shoulder here, head here, shoulder here. So if we do end up breaking this $417.45, then all of a sudden it opens the doors for APP to head all the way back down to these low pivots. See how price got bounced here, closed back right on top of it, got a nice bid. Price action saved it again and again and again and again. But because this has been over a year in the making on the chart of APP, if we close below 417.45, we are coming back down to $366.49. So this would be a stop out level. And then this would be a re-entry on APP. And I'd play it the exact same way. So if price action did close below that on a daily closing basis, I would look to stop out and identify where the next level of support is. And that's actually right, for me, it would be right here around $312.25. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this Pro Charts videos, the stocks edition. My name is Benjamin Poole, head trader here at Verified Investing. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and then ring that bell so you can get notified when these videos drops. And we'll see you next time in the charts. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.